There's something eternal and mystical about high places. North Carolina's Mount Mitchell in the Black Mountains of the Appalachians is such a place. At 6,684 feet, it is the highest mountain in the United States east of the Mississippi River. The Black Mountains are part of the Pisgah National Forest and have 6 of the 10 tallest mountains in the eastern U.S. Today, most visitors arrive by car or motorcycle via the Scenic Blue Ridge Parkway, which runs 468 miles from North Carolina to Virginia. It was built in the 1930s as a public works project during the Great Depression. Mount Mitchell is about a 2-hour drive from Asheville, North Carolina. Many visitors who enter the parkway off Interstate 40 stop at the Southern Hyland Folk Arts Center. It's part museum and part a showplace for local artists to display and sell their crafts. The drive along the parkway is beautiful, especially when the seasons are changing. Along the way to Mount Mitchell, there are opportunities to pull over at Scenic Overlooks, like Craggy Gardens. In the spring, the mountainsides are covered with rhododendrons that paint the landscape red, pink, and white. Mount Mitchell is named in honor of Dr. Elisha Mitchell, a University of North Carolina professor who explored the Black Mountains in the 1830s in order to assess their natural resources and determine elevations. In 1835, Mitchell determined the mountain was higher than Grandfather Mountain, previously thought to be the highest peak in the east. A former student and U.S. Senator disputed Mitchell's findings. He went back to the mountain in 1837 to reconfirm his findings. Tragically, he fell from a nearby waterfall and drowned. Mitchell was initially buried in Asheville, but later reinterred at the summit of the mountain that now bears his name. From the parking area, which has a small museum and snack bar, visitors can walk up a short trail to a handicapped accessible observation platform built in 2009. It provides stunning 360-degree panoramic views. Mount Mitchell is the centerpiece of the 2,000-acre Mount Mitchell State Park created in 1915. It has the distinction of being the first state park in North Carolina. The park has an extensive trail network that leads to other nearby mountains. There's also a tent camping area and a restaurant open from May until the end of October. Temperatures range from 59 degrees in the summer to as cold as 34 below in the winter. It also gets about 75 inches of precipitation, much of it in the form of snow from December to March. At the highest elevations, the ecosystem is subalpine. Most of the vegetation up near the top is Fraser fir and red spruce. There has been a substantial die-off of trees, largely caused by the non-native balsam woolly adelgid and acid deposition from distant fossil-fueled power plants. The views from Mount Mitchell are well worth the effort it takes to get there, to see how unchanged and unspoiled the landscape still is. It looks much as it did hundreds, even thousands of years ago, and with care, hopefully, it will look the same for generations to come.